best. Someone currently feeling the best. I say that losing no success. Like I can't get better, it's for that. He told me that it's for that. But I would rather stay right in a little sanity. That's the only remedy I have. If not, I just match. You might just
I got 8 stitches in my face all because I made one simple mistake in a Muay Thai fight. This is why. Everyone knows how badly I wanted to win this fight, but all the countless hours of hard work and cardio that you do can't prepare you for the milliseconds of decision making you need to make inside the ring. As you can see, I was doing plenty of faking, and my kicks and all my strikes were learning pretty precisely. But as the fight went on, I became too predictable. With the constant forward pressure and aggression, my opponent made the perfect read and simply waited for me to lunge in as he did a spinning back elbow, which landed clean. As you can see, I rolled straight back over as I hit the rest started to do a 10 count and I heard my corner scream at me. But unfortunately, the doctor ended up stopping it as the gash was too large and I started to bleed everywhere. Morning, guys. All these boomers complaining about kids on e-bikes, just be grateful. Be grateful because back in my day, it would have been a two-back. It's a two-strokers. These kids, they're environmentally friendly, they're lowering noise production, and let's be honest, let's be really honest here. Wheelies are freaking sick. Keep sending it. All these boomers complaining about kids.
You, Bob. We've just got a beautiful, healthy grass street here today.
I'm sorry about your brother, Elmo.
Yaakov was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the cult of the tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect Watering Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have. How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. Genius. Just a name didn't have to work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business is 101. Fear is a great motivator.
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that got Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all in Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger scratches the threat we're facing. Not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
Every time.
Sure. Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks by the bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Yako. We are going hunting. Cult of the tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side. If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time. Wrong place. Time to go, Yako. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual. I'm gonna deal with the situation, Ilmo. But the town will need protection until we sort this out. I could use your help.
Right. Right. I'll round up the gang. Whoever's left. We won't let these fucking monsters hurt and murder our people. We'll do my brother proud.
Thank you, Ilmo.
Maybe got it. Somebody just turn it on. Oh, you do the hokey pokey. Oh, you do the hokey pokey. That's what it's all
I think you may be right.
about.
Might have been a mistake to come here. I don't think we... I can't force it open.
Ed hadn't been the same since his latest show had closed. This wasn't the first time one of his productions had shuttered early. Scathing social commentary in a one-act play wasn't exactly filling seats. When Tammy told him she was taking a research trip to Bright Falls, he decided to tag along. Ed told her he wanted to find inspiration. Really, he just wanted a break from the city. But it was true that he certainly needed to find something. A voice, a direction, an idea, something authentic to himself. Ed knew he couldn't keep using Tammy's money to fund his playwriting. After the argument with Tammy, Ed stormed out of the diner and drove their rental-car back to Cauldron Lake to prove a point. Now standing in the dark woods, the sun hidden by the trees, Ed wished he could remember what that point was. Something about masculinity. He cursed himself and turned to go. Suddenly, he was blinded by a light in his face. Voices shouted and hands pushed him to the ground. Ed struggled in vain.
Do the hokey pokey and you turn around, and that's what it's all about. Oh, you do the hokey pokey.
Tammy tapped her pen on her notebook. Alan Wake had ridden the same ferry into town when he arrived. This was his entry into Bright Falls. His first steps across the threshold. She wrote that down. She always found it helpful to walk in the victim's shoes, do what they did, see what they saw. It added great color to the book. Tammy felt raindrops on her face. God, again? She pulled up her hood. The rain just kept coming. She missed New York. So far, this hadn't been the simple research trip she pictured. First the incident at the lake, then the fight with Ed. It's not surprising tempers got hot. They were both on edge after what had happened. Tammy had said some things she regretted. She looked out over the harbor. A chill passed through her. She hoped Ed wouldn't do anything stupid.
Hokey. Oh, you do the hokey. It's all about hey. Put your right foot in, put your left foot up, you put your right foot in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn about. That's what it's all about. Hey. Oh, you do the hokey pokey. Oh, you do the hokey pokey.
Up next, we had a guest lined up. I have it written down here somewhere. What's this say? Jim Figgamore. Figgamore. I know that name from somewhere, but oh, the lion's lighting up, so that could be him. Hello, you're on with Pat Maine. Hey, it's Terry. I'm at the Elderwood Palace Lodge, and there's been a shootout. FBI everywhere. I think somebody's dead. I was working the front desk.
To get to Parliament Tower, I needed to find the murder site. Same, I know where to find one.
Inside this messy maze of blood trails I was chasing the cult through, I ran into the filmmaker, Thomas Zane. This terrible bohemian with a hard-on for acts of cruelty in the name of occult nonsense. A director wants to control every aspect of the world in their films. Is the cult leader any different? Was Zane just another alien for Scratch? There was a rumor that Wake and Zane had been working on something together. I was going to get the truth out of Zane with whatever means necessary.
Zane's room, 665, was upstairs. The elevator would take me there. Something told me Zane wouldn't be happy to see me this time. I'm in control now. The second you try anything, I will shoot you in the head. Scratch will return, not me. You're a fucking liar.
You've given up. You stopped writing. You said it was too dangerous, that we didn't deserve to get out. And then he showed up. Scratch. He promised to write. To get me the hell out of here. He was magnificent. A visionary. I mean, it was art. Then, when he finished, he took return and left me behind.
It's still here, and so is he.
I know I fucked up. But you can still catch him before he gets out. Before he gets to your wife. When you get to her, don't hesitate. Kill the bastard for what he did to us. There's a murder site in my cinema where my fellow blind nights play.
Scratch Kevin.
I told you not to try anything.
Oh, mercy. Thousands have gone missing, beyond the labyrinth of me. When you're lost in your own company. And cut! Oh. Now that is drama.
This is live action, this part.
What the fuck? I had a million questions about Zane, but I had more pressing concerns. I had to find the movie theater Poet Cinema. The next murder site was there. Zane created the film in tandem with Return to escape the dark place. I could see the searchlight beams in the movie theater on the far side of the plaza. The dark place wouldn't let me go that way. The cinema lobby was a gateway to other realities on the silver screen. I could set a scene here.
I felt like I'd been on this case looking for the cult of the word for a lifetime or more. The only case I'd ever been on. They would surface from the dark with their depraved acts of violence and fade back into the night, leaving behind bloody crime scenes and clues heavy with obscure meanings that led nowhere. Arriving at the cinema, I felt a monumental, terrifying revelation trembling before me, ready to open its jaws and swallow me whole.
This place had significance to the cult. There was something to use there. Did I stop writing at some point? I can't stop. There's too much at stake. The main event. I was missing something.
Oh.
The first step toward the murder site. I was making progress. Someone had barricaded themselves in the room. The plot changed the details of the world.
Do you a lot of good to talk, buddy.
It was an initiation ceremony. Or so we made our new members believe. Two of New York's finest. They had performed endless favors to earn their place among us. We had something special to give for them. And something very special for you, Alex Casey.
Who's your leader? Alan Wake? Scratch? Zane? Give me a name!
You will meet him soon enough.
There was no end to the corruption. It fit the genre, so I'd use it.
Circling Thomas Zane were a bottomless rabbit hole. I'd done some digging. To film freaks, he was a mythic auteur in the art house cinema. A rising star coming to America from Finland. But he only created one film, Tom the Poet, before he went missing. Mirroring the vanishing of the main character in the movie. Played by himself. The biggest mystery was around his lost film, an early work made in Finland, Nightless Night, rumored to have mystic properties. Some claimed it was a snuff film, that the ritual murder was an actual murder.
About this, I'm going to do this last little bit and go to sleep. I'm fucked. How you been anyway?
Just like Wake's books were.
Yeah, same. Working hard to make money. Fuck it. I'm gonna go to sleep, dude. Good night.